Yes, sir. Recording is started.
My screen is
The
visible.
Ho'oponopono method.
Hello, my screen
Yes,
is
sir.
visible, sir.
Yes,
sir.
yes, it is visible.
Audio, video, both are clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The Ho'oponopono method, a miracle formula. Ho'oponopono is indeed a miracle formula. If you understand it properly, you can immediately transform your life. But before we get into it, let's listen to a true story. This amazing story was first shared with the world by Dr. Joe Vitale and Rosario Montenegro. The story goes like this. More than 30 years ago, in Hawaii, at the Hawaii State Hospital, there was a special ward, a clinic for mentally ill criminals. People who had committed extremely serious crimes were assigned there, either because they had a very deep mental disorder or because they needed to be checked to see if they were sane enough to stand trial. They had committed murder, rape, kidnapping, or other such crimes. According to a nurse who worked there during those years, the place was so bleak that not even the paint could stick to the walls. Everything was decaying, terrifying, repulsive. No day would pass without a patient inmate attacking another inmate or a member of the staff. The people working there were so frightened that they would walk close to the walls if they saw an inmate coming their way in the corridor, even though they were all shackled all the time. But more than once, this wouldn't stop an act of aggression. The inmates would never be brought outside to get fresh air because of their relentlessly threatening attitude. The scarcity of staff was a chronic occurrence. Nurses, wardens, and employees would prefer to be on sick leave most of the time in order not to confront such a depressing and dangerous environment. One day, a newly appointed clinical psychologist, Dr. Hugh Len, arrived at the ward. The nurses rolled their eyes, bracing themselves for one more guy that was going to bug them with new theories and proposals to fix the horrid situation, who would walk away as soon as things became unpleasant, around a month later, usually. However, this new doctor wouldn't do anything like that. Actually, he didn't seem to be doing anything in particular, except just coming in and being always cheerful and smiling in a very natural, relaxed way. He wasn't even particularly early in arriving every morning. From time to time, he would ask for the files of the inmates. He never tried to see them personally, though. Apparently, he just sat in an office, looked at their files, and to members of the staff who showed an interest, he would tell them about a weird thing called Ho'oponopono. Little by little, things started to change in the hospital. One day, somebody tried again to paint those walls, and they actually stayed painted, making the environment a little more bearable. The garden started being taken care of. Some tennis courts were repaired, and some prisoners that up until then would never be allowed to go outside started playing tennis with the staff. Other prisoners would be allowed not to be shackled anymore, or would receive less heavy pharmacological drugs. more and more obtained permission to go outside unshackled without causing trouble to the hospital's employees. In the end, the atmosphere changed so much that the staff was not on sick leave anymore. Actually, more people than needed wished now to work there. Prisoners started gradually to be released. In the end, there remained only a couple of inmates that were relocated somewhere else, and the clinic for the mentally insane criminals had to close. Isn't that amazing? So what exactly did Dr. Chouhan do? Let's dive deeper into it. The Ho'oponopono healing system is based on a philosophy which says that everything that exists or that has ever existed in your life, whether it is good or bad, is created by you. This also means everything that has ever happened in your life, including all the people around you and all the experiences which you have gone through, were created by you. So when you have created everything in your life, only you are 100% responsible for whatever is happening around you. We all would have heard this famous statement, "We create our own reality." The Ho'oponopono system talks about this literally. In fact, it takes it to the next level. Yes, you create your own reality, and you also create everyone else's reality, whoever comes into your life, which means you have literally created all those beautiful people and situations in your life. And you have also created all the unpleasant situations, problems, people, and everything that you have ever complained about. Dr. Len explained that total responsibility for your life means that everything in your life, simply because it is in your life, is your responsibility. In a literal sense, the entire world is your creation. This is tough to swallow. Being responsible for what I say or do is one thing. Being responsible for what everyone in my life says or does is quite another. Yet the truth is this: if you take complete responsibility for your life, then everything you see, hear, taste, touch, or in any way experience is your responsibility, because it is in your life. This means even those terrorist activities, the president, the economy, and anything you experience but don't like is up for you to heal. All these are mere reflections of your inner self. The problem isn't with them, it's with you. And to change them, you have to change your thoughts and yourself. It may sound mind-boggling, but stay with me on this. For a moment, believe that this entire world and everything in it is just an illusion created by your mind, just like your dreams. So when you are the one who has created everything, you can never complain to anyone else about anything that has gone wrong in your life. Therefore, let's start by taking 100% responsibility for our life. Now that we have learned that we are the creators of our life, just by taking 100% responsibility for it, we also get the power to change it. Yes, we can solve all our problems, situations, and relationships. Let's now learn to heal our lives and relationships. But before we start, it is important to understand why we need to learn to heal our relationships and lives, and what it has to do with the process of manifestation of our desires. We need to understand that any negative emotion creates a blockage inside us. So anything which has been bothering us or troubling us and not creating love will create a blockage in the process of manifestation. We need to release every emotion which is not love and which is not supporting manifestation. Ho'oponopono is one such technique which helps us in releasing such negativity. It's an ancient Hawaiian healing technique which literally means to make it right. It's about making it right even with our ancestors and the people who are present in our lives right now, but with whom our relationships might have soured a little bit. This technique became famous when 30 years ago, Dr. Hugh Len healed the entire ward of mentally ill criminals using Ho'oponopono alone. Since then, this ancient Hawaiian technique has become famous and is known to heal lives. We have successfully used this technique in our own lives and have also helped hundreds of people in improving their relationships through it. Recently, one gentleman came to us who had been estranged from his wife for many years. When she wanted a divorce and leave with the kids, he woke up from his slumber and realized his mistake. He wanted his family back. We asked him to practice Ho'oponopono. His first question was, how can it be possible that I speak these words in the silence of my room and they would affect my wife somewhere else? They were not talking to each other for 3 years and were full of hatred for each other. In fact, when he had first approached us, he shared that he hated his wife so much that he did not want her to even touch his dead body. Within 2 months of practicing Ho'oponopono, they were spending hours together, discussing their lives, resolving issues, and talking about their kids as well. After a further 2 months, he said that now whenever my wife's mood is bad, I go and practice Ho'oponopono. And when I go back, I always find her smiling. This is only one of the few amazing stories which we have with us. Now let's see how it works, and then we will practice it here. Ho'oponopono works with 4 easy statements and with the belief that everyone and everything is a part of you. You accept the responsibility of the entire universe and whatever is in your awareness. You can heal everything that you have created. So you accept that you have created it and now you want to heal it. You heal yourself and your life by loving and forgiving yourself. You heal a situation or a relationship by pouring your love and forgiveness upon it. You have the power to heal anything because you have created everything. The 4 statements of Ho'oponopono are: I am sorry. I am sorry. I have no idea what in me has co-created this. Please forgive me for creating it knowingly or unknowingly. Thank you for taking care of me and solving this for me. I love you unconditionally for everything. You might ask, to whom are we saying these statements? We are saying these statements to ourselves or to the higher consciousness, to God, to the universe, or whatever you feel comfortable with. Now that we have understood how powerful this healing technique is, let's practice this once here together, and later on you can use this with everything in your life that you want to heal. Ho'oponopono meditation exercise. Please take a comfortable position and close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Think of an existing problem in your life. It can be any difficult situation you want to resolve, or even a relationship you want to heal. Now repeat with me. I am sorry. I have no idea what in me has co-created this. Please forgive me for creating it knowingly or unknowingly. Thank you for taking care of me and solving this for me. I love you unconditionally for everything. I am sorry. I have no idea what in me has co-created this. Please forgive me for creating it knowingly or unknowingly. Thank you for taking care of me and solving this for me. I love you unconditionally for everything. I am sorry. I have no idea what in me has co-created this. Please forgive me for creating it knowingly or unknowingly. Thank you for taking care of me and solving this for me. I love you unconditionally for everything. I am sorry. I have no idea what in me has co-created this. Please forgive me for creating it knowingly or unknowingly. Thank you for taking care of me and solving this for me. I love you unconditionally for everything. I am sorry. I have no idea what in me has co-created this. Please forgive me for creating it knowingly or unknowingly. Thank you for taking care of me and solving this for me. I love you unconditionally for everything. Believe that your problem is already solved. You don't need to worry about how. Just believe that it's over and feel extremely happy about it. Let that sense of joy flow into you. Now slowly come back and open your eyes. You can use the same technique to solve all your life's problems, issues, and relationships one by one. The Ho'oponopono method, a miracle formula.
Right, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
How is your feeling, Satya ji?
सर इसको पोस्ट भी करेंगे ना?
मजा आ गया सर,
It's very
बहुत पावरफुल टेक्निक।
बहुत मजा आ गया एकदम।
मेरे दिन की शुरुआत इसी से होती है, नहाने धोने के बाद, रेडी होने के बाद सबसे
हाँ।
पहला काम होता है ये मेडिटेशन करना।
शांत।
Sir, one question.
Yeah.
Is it before practicing this, do we need to think about some situation?
Yeah,
a
definitely.
problem or challenge
definitely.
or something like that?
Any issue, any relationship, any critical issues, any situation, and you can do for everything for separately.
Okay.
Oh, sir, how many times you have to repeat? I think 4 times, 5 times, something I remember. In the
5 times. 5
times. Okay, sir.
Short में भी इसका है. I am sorry. I have no. Sorry.
Forgive
I
me.
am sorry.
Please forgive me.
I am
Thank
sorry.
you.
Please
I love
forgive
you.
me. Thank you. I love you.
मैं आपको एक वीडियो भी दिखा देता हूँ.
जी.
The single time we have to, can we keep 2-3 things for a single thing or only one?
Yeah. You can.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Just a minute.
No problem, sir. And it works for both asking for pardon and pardoning others, both.
Yes.
I think each and everything it will work, I think.
Brahmam ji, please stop recording.
Okay, sir. One check, sir. Yes, sir. One check.